Okay, so the 2011 question says, a computer has an 18-bit virtual memory address space where 6 bits are used for the page address. Calculate the total number of pages defined by the above addressing scheme. So in this, what we have to do is, it's better we have the sketch, so it will clear out the things for us. So it is 18-bit virtual address. So the length of the address is going to be the 18-bit. And they say there are 6 bits are used for the page address. That means the page number, right? So there are 6 bits for the page number. And we don't know how much is there for the, we know how much is there for the offset because it is 18 minus 6. So definitely there will be 12 bits for the offset. So they're asking calculate the total number of pages defined by the above addressing scheme. So it's simple, right? Number of pages equals what? 2 to the power page number bits, right? So that means 2 to the power 6, which equals to 64. Simple as that, right? And next they say, consider the following virtual memory address, this particular address. What is the page and the displacement of this address? So it is easy. They have given us a particular page address. So we are going to define the page number portion and the offset portion. So we know page number is having 6 bits, right? So 3 plus 3, 6 bits are there. Okay.
See, this is
my God.
Cute.
How nice she is. Are you helping to me?
Yes.
Thank you.
She
Thank
looks so
you.
funny.
Yes.
And tickles.
Right. Sorry for that, people. So this 6 bits indicates the page number, and the rest of the things indicates the offset. Simple as that, right? When you are answering it, it's better you say, okay, this is the page and this is the offset, right? So I'll show you the marks that you can gain from this, right? Yeah, before that, people, is this clear? The people, especially people who don't have, send me the answers. I think Osanda has sent me an answer. Wait, Osanda, I will go through that. Yes, yes, Osanda, that is correct. That is totally correct, Putta. Yeah, for the people who have not sent me the answers, is that clear? All right, okay. Okay, so let me show you the, all right, I'll give you a minute. If you got any mistakes to be correct, then I'll show you how the marking scheme works. Anyone who is copying from here, people? All right, so let me show you the marking scheme. Yes, here it is. So it's 2 marks for taking 64, right? And you can see only for 2 to the power 6, they have given only 1 mark. Having it as 64 will gain you the 2 marks, right? And 1 mark for showing you what is the page and what is the displacement, right? So you got 3 marks out of 10, right, in this question. Okay, so now the next one. Okay, here comes the 2013 question. Yeah, I'm putting this 2013. It's a complete question, people. So you can have 15 minutes to do that. Structured second question, right? It has a calculation as well as some theory parts from the operating system, right? And let me show you the question over here as well. Yeah, so you can have all 15 minutes. 11:54 now. I'll start discussing by 12:10. I need that, Susu. I need it for my work.
I like
Where's your
that.
blue color one?
The blue color
Yes, Duli, first answer is correct, Dua. Very good, keep it up. And Sachintani, yes, first answer is correct. Very good. And Divyangana, yes, that's the correct answer, Dua. Very good. Lalindi, oh, all right, you have sent me the complete answer. Okay, the first one is correct, Dua. Very good. The second one, yes, yes. B part, you got full marks. All right, let me see. Yeah. Yeah. Lalindi, now in the C part, Dua, you have described the swap and waiting and what is swap and block. But they are asking Dua why it is, what's the need of it. So you have to say what's the need of that actually. Right? So think about it more. Right? I'll discuss. Nikki, let me see. Yes, yes. First part is correct, Dua. Second is also correct. Very good. You've got the point for the C part, Dua. That's very good. Yes, yes, yes. Well done. You got full marks for that, right? Very good. Yes, Lalindi. Now that's the point. But you have to tell Dua why it is being suspended. On what purpose? It's better you explain it fully, Dua, right? Osanda, let me see. Yes, Osanda, yeah, calculation is correct, Puta, very good. Yes, yeah, in the B part, was yes, yes. Puta, in B part, I think you have mixed up the word program and the process. Just take a look into that again. Yeah, in part C or something, it should be like a little bit more clearer, right? I think you know the point. Yeah, it's better you say to swap out a process temporary, right? to swap out a temporary process කිව්වොත් පුතා එතන වෙන meaning එකක් එන්නේ. Right? Yes. Rest of the things are okay. Right. Yes. Shall we discuss this, people? Do anyone need more time? Okay, so I'll go by the markings, people. That will be easier. Oh, did I miss anything? Where is this? Where is this? Where is this? Oh, yeah, it's it. It's it. Right. So they're asking about the maximum usable size of the memory. So you have to show it's 2 to the power 32 bytes, and which gives you 4 GB as the answer, right? And you are given 3 marks for that, right? So it's better you show your calculations properly, right? All of you who have sent me the answers, you have shown the calculations properly. And then part B, yeah, most of you have came up with the answer process. Now what they're asking is what is the relationship, right? What is the relationship between program and the process in an operating system? So as the marking scheme says, process is a program in execution. Program can have multiple processes. It's better you go both the points, both the facts, right? Osanda, I think you are missing just one particular fact, Putha, so be careful, right? So you'll be getting 2 marks for that if you got these 2 facts, right? It does not need to be in the same words, but the idea should be there, right? Process happens when a program is in execution, and a particular program can have multiple processes, right? Okay, the third part, which is the bigger portion of the question, right? What they are expecting is this, right? So they are asking why swept out and waiting and swept out and blocked states are there, for what reason, right? So that is there to suspend a particular process into the virtual memory or to the hard disk. What is the purpose? To free up the main memory. And again, that is a temporary process. So those facts should be there in your explanation. You should say it is a state which happens due to a suspending or due to a suspension, right? Then it is done temporary, and where the operating system is going to suspend those into the hard disk or to the virtual memory, you can say, right? And the purpose is to free up the memory to place another process inside it, right? So those facts should be there, and they have given a one particular sentence over here, you should contain the facts, these facts. So your explanation can be differ, but these facts should be there, right? To suspend a process temporarily to the hard disk in order to free the memory to place another process in the main memory, right? So if you got all the facts, you can have 5 marks, right? So it's a 10-mark question, right? 3 to the first part, 2 to the second part, and 5 to the last part, right? Okay, so if you got anything to be corrected, so I'll give you some time. So go through and make the changes, right? Then I'll give you the 2014 one. Okay, so anyone who is still copying from here? If not, we can move to the next lesson. No, I'm sorry, for the next question. All right, so I'll take the 214. Here comes the 214. And yes, this contains 2 things as I remember. Yeah, hold on. Yes, yes. So I'll send you both the pictures. It has 2 pictures, people. So this is 214. Right, and the A part is the smaller picture. B and C part are the bigger pictures. So again, it's a 15 minutes question, right? So you can have the 15 minutes. It's 12:16. Let's say like by 12:30, we are going to discuss that. Okay, try it, people. Yeah, this is the first part, and later I'll show you the second. Right. Sachintani, I received yours. Ah, yes. Sachintani, be careful. They are asking. Yeah. They are asking the. Yeah, they are asking the address, the minimum width of its address bus in bits. So the calculation you have done is correct, but from that you have to take the number of bits in the address. Then not the number of bits in the address. It's the total capacity in bytes. Then question what's the width of the address? Right, මේ කලින් කරපු ගානෙම රිවර්ස් එකනේ මේ දීලා තියෙන්නේ. කලින් කරපු එකේ address width එක දුන්නා. Right, so what you have shown here is correct. Then you have to write the conclusion. Therefore, this is the minimum width of the address bus here. Right? Okay, so be careful, right? Okay, Nikini, let's see. That's correct. That's correct. Yes, Nikini, that's the answer. Very good. Proceed to the other part. Right, Osanda, let me see. Yes, yes, that is correct, Osanda. That is correct. Lalindi. Yes, very good. Okay, so you send me the whole answer. Yes, the first part is correct. Very good. So what are they talking about? Ah, yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, you can find they are repeating the same question in many different ways, neither. Yes, yes, for the third part, yes, okay. Yeah, very good. You got total marks, Dua. Right? Okay. Sachintani, it is just the අපි ගිය අවුරුද්ද දැන් කලින් කරපු ප්‍රශ්නෙම තමයි පුතේ ඔය අනිත් පැත්තට අහලා තියෙන්නේ. Right? You can make the argument from that as well. Right? Just think a little. Your C part is correct, totally correct. Think about the B. Think about the B. Yeah, Osanda, part B is correct. Puta, there is a slight mistake. Program can have multiple processors. It should be and Puta, not O. Right? And part C is totally correct. Right? Okay. Right, people, great. I'm receiving a lot of answers. Yes, yes. Nikini, the answers are correct. And it's better you say for the B part, additionally, program can have many processors term as well, right? Because they always go with those two things. Process is a program in execution and program has many processors, right? And Divyangana, yes. That's right, Dua. Yes. And yeah, Divyangana, the explanation for the part B is the same explanation that you have given in the previous question, Dua. It's the same explanation. And C part, it is totally correct. Totally correct. Sachintani. Yes, yes, Sachintani. You can say it is a program in execution. Say no. You have to say no. It is not an yes, right? It's a no. And you can say it is a program in execution, and program can have many processors, right? So likewise. Right. So can we discuss? Duli, how about you? There will be some things that you are not getting near the door. Yeah, you can capture that from the other cars, right? So don't worry. So you just go through the calculations, right? You will catch up these things when we are talking it on the other class, right? Right, great. And every one of you have sent me the answers. So I'll show you the marking scheme as well. So that is regarding 214. Yeah, there you go. Right. So the first part is taking 3 marks. So you have to say, like you have to prove if the memory is 4 GB big. So 4 GB indicates by 2 to the power 32 bytes, right? Then the power 32 represents the bit of the address, right? So that's what they have done. So you can go for that. You don't need to like write the sentences in the very same way, but you should have a clear justification. right? So 3 marks. And again, for the B part, they have given a particular expression, right? Process is another name for a program. Do you agree? So we can clearly say no, because process is not another name for a program. Process is a program in execution, and it can have many processes, right? And program can have many processes. And for the ABCDs, it is very easy. They are talking about the 7-state diagram, right? So A is the waiting, or you can say ready state, ready or waiting state, one of those. B is the running state, C is the terminated state, and D is the blocked state, right? Be careful about the word, people. It's not, it's running, it's not run, right? It's waiting, it's not wait, right? It is blocked, ED, it's not BLOCK, block, right? So be very careful when you are going with those, right? Yeah, so that's the way the 2014 happens, right? Okay. So here comes the 215. It's a small part. So you can do both 215 and 216 because both of them goes with the same way. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, 215. Yes, let's do all these three things. 15, 16, and 18, right? Oh, where is this? So for these three calculations, I'll give you, this is 218. Yeah, I think I messed up with the year. 215 is the one without the dots. So this is, yeah, this is 215, people. $215. And yes, let me check the others. This is 218, okay. Yeah, what I've said as 218 is 218, and this is 216. Right? So for all three questions, I'll give you 15 minutes, right? So it's 12:34 by 12:50, or maybe before than that. We are going to discuss this, okay? So you can do this and send me the answers, right? Give it a try. And meanwhile, I'll show you the 215 on the screen. Here comes 215. Right, Lalindi, I receive yours. Let me see. It's 2015. Okay. All right. Yeah, yes. Yeah, and though it's better you do the explanation, like since they are talking about this 4 GB and 8 GB thing, so it's better you write the explanation from a single sentence. Therefore, since this much of bits can be the width of the memory address, this is the maximum amount of memory that can be used, right? So 216. Yeah, hold on. Yes, yes. That's correct. That's correct. 2016 is correct, Ralindi. So good. Keep it up. Nikini, let me see. 215. Yes, yes. Nikini, like I said, it's better you give a little clarification why we have been able to use 4 GB, even though the 8 GB is available. A simple clarification. And actually, it's not there in the marking scheme as well, but it will be safer if you write a small sentence. Therefore, 4 GB will be the maximum memory size that we can use, even though the 8 GB is available in the computer, right? Okay. All right, Lalindi, I received the 218. Let me check the 218. Okay. Lalindi, they are talking about how many frames. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Yes. Yes, that's correct. That's correct, Lalindi. Nikini 216. Yeah. Duva, Nikini, they, yes. Yeah, Nikini, you should mention a particular unit for the maximum usable size of the main memory, right? Whether it is bytes or bits or kilobytes or whatever everything. So we have to mention it, right? Look into that, right? Since they are talking about a main a capacity, right? Yes, Nikin. So hold on, Dua. It's not 6, Nikini. It should be like 2 to the power 6, right? Because you are going to have, now here they haven't, they have said it is byte addressable, Kiranidu. So like whatever the 2 to the power amount that you are going to receive is from bytes. So then either you can put it like that since they are not asking about anything, or else you can convert it to the kilobytes easily, right? Okay, can we have the discussion, people? Or do you need more time? Do anyone need any more time to try it? Or otherwise we can go for the calculations. All right, so let's start this. So the 2015 question, it says a 32-bit computer has byte addressable main memory. The computer used 32-bit addresses to access any byte in the memory. It observes that a maximum of 4 GB memory is available for a process even after the main memory is replaced by 8 GB memory. Explain with all the calculation why this happens. Right, so it's a simple calculation that we have to show. Neither, like if the width of the address is 32-bit, so we can specifically say something like this: maximum usable memory. If I'm going to be much clearer, maximum usable memory with an address of 32-bit. So it will be much clearer about what I'm saying, right? So we are going to show it's 2 to the power 32 byte, right? So we can show this is equals to 2 to the power 2 gigabytes. That means 4 gigabytes, right? So you know how the 2 to the power 32 is going to become 4 GB, right? So what I was mentioning you, people, just a second, I have to answer this. Right, sorry for that. So what I was mentioning you, since they have say, like explain with all the calculation why this happens, so you can clarify this. Therefore, since the maximum usable memory size with 32-bit address is 4 GB, even though the actual capacity is, I'm sorry, not the is, actual capacity 8 GB will not be fully utilized, right? So something like this, you don't need to be, it doesn't need to be exactly these words. Something like this should be there, right? Simple as that. Like all of you have went to the answer, which is 4 GB. Even in the marking scheme, if you can see, like they have given the marks for the calculation, but it's better you rehearse the explanation, people, right? Because they ask for something like that, right? Okay, so I guess this is clear to everyone. right? So I'm moving to the next question. Is there anyone who need time to copy this down? Anyone? Okay, so moving to the next question. So 216 question, an embedded system use 16-bit wide address bus to access its byte addressable main memory. What is the maximum usable size of its main memory? Now you can see like there are different kinds of name that they are given to the address. Sometimes they mention it as address bus, right? Sometimes they have mentioned it as bit of the address, right? Sometimes it will indicate as word size, right? So in any case, it is talking about width of the address, right? Okay, so it's again a simple one. They are asking the maximum usable size of the main memory. So it's going to be 2 to the power 16 bytes, right? Since they are not asking about like the capacity in kilobytes or megabytes or whatever the thing, so you can keep your answer like this, or else you can convert this and show 2 to the power 16 bytes. So it's equal to 2 to the power 6 kilobytes, which means 64 KB, right? Either of the answers will give you the marks, right? Now these things are very small amount of marks will be given for these kind of things, like 1 or 2, right? It was like this in the 2016 as well as in 2018, right? So this is simple, right? So please do any corrections if you got, then I'll move to the next one. Okay, so I'm going to clear the screen. So here we go for the 218. It is asking, in a certain computer, a physical memory has a total capacity of 4 GB. The size of the memory frame is 4 kilobytes. Compute the total number of frames in the physical memory. Now you can do this in the easy way or the hard way, right? The one who have sent me the answer for this has gone in the hard way. Lalindi 4 GB වලින් total memory එක හොයාගෙන 4 KB වලින් නේද offset එකේ තියෙන bits ගාන හොයාගෙන, then you reduce it, then you find the frame number bits, then you go for the number of frames. Or else you can straight away go by using the equation that is there, right? Can you remember something like this? Where's my equations? If you concentrate on this, the very last one, see, the logical address space is equal to number of pages into page size. In the same way, it says physical address space equal to number of frames into frame size. You can use that, right? So if you go with that, it will be a very easy one, like not time consuming one, right? So I'm going to use that. So it says physical memory capacity equals number of frames into frame size. That's a very logical thing, neither. A frame, when we know the size of a one frame, and if you know how many frames are there, you can say what is the total. So you know the total says 4 GB, and this single block is considered to be 4 KB, and they are asking how many number of frames are there in the memory. So it's 4 GB equals, we don't know the number of frames, that is what we are going to find, into 4 KB, right? Therefore, the number of frames equals to 4 GB divided by 4 KB, right? So 4 GB means what? 4 into 2 to the power 20 KB divided by 4 KB. So KB to KB is cancelled, 4 to 4 is cancelled. So the answer is 2 to the power 20. Simple as that. Right? So it's better you remember those kind of relationship. So you will be able to find this out very quickly. Most of you have not sent me the answer for this. So just see whether you got it, or otherwise just do the corrections accordingly. Then we'll move to the new way of question in 2019 and 2020, right? Right, are we done? Can we move forward? And people, can you please confirm, are you okay with the calculation that we did? Right, all right. How about others? Okay, others? Right, okay. So you are going to experience the new method of the question, right? Let me give you the 2018, no, 2019. You have a stomachache.
Yes.
Oh, wait, that will help you. Hold on. Is it too hard?
Yes.
Yeah, now it's a one big question. Yeah, no, I want you to concentrate on the C part first. So I'll put that first, right? So then I'll give you the beginning part. So this is 2019. Right, okay. Yeah, give it a shot, people. Just see whether it is gettable. Right, you have to, the page table is given. So you need to have that full idea about how the page table behaves. Right. And yeah, give it a try, people. I'll be right back within 5 minutes. I need to take care of my little one. She's having a stomach ache. Right. Give it a try, people. Give it a try. All right, people. How's the feeling? Yes, people, do you need more time or do you need help? How is it? Do you feel it's better we discuss? Yes, if you need more time, just let me know. Otherwise, we'll discuss this. All right, so let's discuss. Now, this should be understood very carefully, right? This is not something that you can't do, right? This is something new for you. Now, the question comes on this manner. So, now once we are doing it, you will realize, okay, this is what's really going on with this scalar, right? So let's see. Now, hold on. All right. So this is the question. So it says what? Assume that 32 kilobyte. Assume that 32 kilobyte program is run on a computer having 32 kilobyte physical memory. So physical memory size is 32 kilobyte. The page size of the system is 4 KB. Page size of the system is 4 KB. The page table of this process at a particular time is shown on the table below, right? So this is going to be the page table, right? And some notes are given. Only a few selected fields of each page table entry is shown. Yeah, page table is something very big. So only few selected fields are there. Page number, frame number, and present, absent, state. The frame number is indicated in binary. Yes, we can see. The virtual addresses on page 0 are from 0 to 4095 and page 1 are from 4096 to 8191 likewise. The present absent bit indicates the validity of the entry. If this bit is 1, the entry is valid and can be used. If it is 0, then the relevant virtual page is not in physical memory, right? So the last point is something for you to understand clearly. The present absent bit indicates the validity of the entry. If this bit is 1, the entry is valid. Now, entry means what? This particular entry that they are talking about, right? If the present absent bit is 1, if this bit is 1, the entry is valid and can be used. If it is 0, then the relevant virtual page is not in physical memory, right? So now you can see there are 6 pages And this particular page has the present absent bits called 1. So it depends, like it indicates it is already there in the physical memory. Right? So that means this particular frame number, page number, is utilizing this particular frame number. Right? So like when it comes to the actual scenario, very actual scenario, having the present absent bit 1 means these frames are available for the occupation, right? So we generally consider the page number goes with the corresponding frame number. But in the practical world, it can go in some other way around as well. That means me 0th එකena මෙයත් එක්ක ගිහිල්ලා 1 එකena මේ frame එකත් එක්ක connect කරන්න පුළුවන්. It is possible because present absent bit indicates this particular frame is available. So anyone can come and get insert into it. Right? And the virtual addresses, it says on the page 0 are from 0 to 4095, and the page 1 from 4096 to 8191. So what they have given is, it is about the page. So we don't know how many pages are there yet, but a particular page, so pages are given for the logical address, but one particular page is big as 4 KB, 4 kilobytes, right? So if the page size is 4 kilobyte, what is the other detail we know? This is equals to the frame size as well, which is 4 kilobyte. Right, and here it says physical memory is 32 kilobyte big. So physical memory is 32 kilobyte big. If the physical memory is 32 kilobyte big, we can say how many frames can be there? 32 kilobytes divided by 4 KB. Total like a physical memory. It's 32 KB. This small piece is 4 KB. So you will be getting 8 pieces. Yeah. So now, and there is another clue. How big the program is. Program is 32 kilobyte big. Right? So if the program is 32 kilobyte big, that means the logical address space or the logical memory regarding this program is also 32 kilobyte big. So in other words, logical memory, right? Logical memory is also big as 32 kilobytes. Are you clear with these things, people? Right. Now, I'm not going to do the entire thing. I'll let you to figure this out, right? What they are asking is the virtual address 8200, and here they have said something else. Third point, the virtual address on page 0 are from 0 to 4095. So if the starting point has the address 0, the ending point or the ending byte has the address of 4096, 95, 95. And this starts from 4096 and this ends with 8191. So with that we can say, okay, this is going to start from 8192. So likewise, what's the detail that they are asking? The 8200 address, ඒ කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේ තුන්වෙනි page එකේ කොහේ හරි තියෙන address එක, how the conversion should happen. 8200 කියලා තියෙන virtual address එක physical address එකට match වුණාම මොන value එකද දෙන්නේ? නැත්නම් මොන memory address එකද හැදෙන්නේ කියන එකයි අහන්නේ. Right? So what you have to do is figure out what is the binary pattern of the 8200, figure out how much is there for page number in the logical address. Then from the page table, match that page number part with the corresponding frame number part. Page number එක corresponding frame එකක් එක්ක match කරන්න. That means this page number is going to be replaced by a frame number. You will be getting some pattern that can be taken from the page table. Then offset is not going to change. I'm sorry. Right? Offset is not going to change. So when you have frame number, when you have offset from here, then you can figure out what's the value of this in decimal. Right? Okay. Do some brainstorming, people. Right? Think about it. It is there in the recording as well. So you can access the recording by tomorrow morning. Right? So give it a thought. And we are going to discuss about this in detail by next week, as well as we are going to try the 2020 part as well. Right? And then after we'll see, and we got a part which is left over from the gates lesson, a very small part that to be covered by next week as well. Then after we'll think about starting the network, right? Okay, so I'll end the session from here just for today, right? And I'll see you on next week for the very same time, right? Let's go like this for a little while, people, since the corona is there yet still, right? So when the things are get back into normal, we'll meet, right? Okay, people, have a very nice weekend. I'll see you on next week for the very same time, right? Okay, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.